as well. So if you guys got questions, drop the questions below as we get started in the live training here. So if you're doing keto, if you're doing low carb, whatever you're doing, if you're struggling to get that fat off the body, I'm going to tell you exactly what I do, what I have all my clients doing to get that fat off the body as simple as possible. So with that, guys, remember, I do this every day, Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. Arizona time. So never miss a live training. You can watch something 100 times, but the 101th time it finally clicks for you and you start to change the way you're eating and everything like that, because it comes down to the nutrition side of it all. Because if you're not hitting the calories, if you're not taking in the right calories, you're not going to get the results that you want. It's not the workout. Everybody always blames it on the workout. I get this question all the time. What is the best workout to target that belly fat? Guess what? There's no workout that's going to do that. So it all comes down to the nutrition side of everything. So let's jump right into this, guys. Remember, all I ask is to smash that share button, because you never know who in your friends group could stumble upon one of these live trainings and it just clicks for them and they start changing the way they're eating and they start getting those results. So let's jump right into it. So remember, the most important thing is you've got to hit your calories. Calories are rule number one. You have to hit the right amount of calories, because if you don't, you're not going to get the results that you want. And most of the time, people are under eating anyways. So I have so many questions. Sweet, drop them below. So, but before you do, listen to this training, because I'm going to break it all down for you anyways. So once you get those calories, like I said, I like the calorie calculator that's on the website. FullertonNutrition.com is where you can find that calorie calculator. Hit menu and you'll see calorie calculator. Click on that. It's going to ask your height, weight, age, and activity level. Those are the factors that comes down to finding the right amount of calories to hit. So make sure you use the calorie calculator. Once you get those calories, don't be shocked on the amount of calories that you need to take in, because guess what? 1,000 calories isn't enough calories to get results. Yes, under eating, starving yourself for a little bit can work for a month or two, but you're going to stall out. You can start putting on more fat and breaking down your own muscles. So don't think your hour-long workout is what the problem is and why you're not getting results, because you're not feeding that body. So please make sure you're taking in enough of those calories. So once you get those calories, put them into MyFitnessPal. MyFitnessPal, love that app. It's free. You don't need to pay for it. Just download the app. Take the calories that you get from the calorie calculator on the website and throw them into MyFitnessPal. Once you do that, now we got the calories. So yes, a certain amount of calories we need to hit our resting metabolic rate, fuel our body. But it comes down to what type of calories too. So the macros. I'm sure you guys hear people talking about tracking macros all the time. What's up? What's up? So with the macros, carbs, fats, and proteins, those are the most important things with the macros. So that's your macronutrients, your carbs, fats, and proteins. So with MyFitnessPal, that's what it'll track for you. It'll track your macros. So when you go out to eat or you're eating throughout the day, I always say track your food before you eat it so you know you're on track. But that's why it's always good to have a plan. So if you have a game plan, if you want to get a custom keto plan, you can. That's on the site as well too. So it's all broken down. You don't have to track macros or anything. It's all done for you. You just got to do portion sizes. So you hit those macros, get the right amount of calories in. So remember, guys, live Q&A as well. So if you have questions, definitely drop them below. So once we got those macros, how do you set up the macros? So I like to do 60% of my calories are coming from fats, 35% of my calories are coming from the proteins, and then 5% of my calories are coming from the carbs. What's up, Chantel? So with the carbs, I'm usually like actually 2 to 3% of my calories are from carbs, because I do 20 grams of carbs all day. I don't track net, I track all carbs. That's where a lot of people have a problem, is they are doing net carbs instead of doing all carbs. Doing net carbs gives you a huge amount of carbs that you can take in. You can do all the different sugar alcohols and the fiber and stuff. You subtract all that, so it looks like your carb intake was super low because you're doing net. But if you switch to all carbs, I promise you, you're going to get better results in 1 week than you would doing the net carbs. So I'm telling you, all of those keto desserts and the pastries and stuff that people are trying to make unhealthy foods healthy, you're going to have a huge difference in those. You're going to have a huge difference on them. So just make sure that you are doing all carbs. I can't stress that enough. Whenever people are like, I'm stalled out, I'm not getting the results that I want, I always ask, are you doing all carbs? Or are you doing net carbs? I have had 2 C-sections, and honestly, I don't know where to begin. I'm a stay-at-home mom, so eating good isn't the problem. It's no exercise. No, it's eating for sure. It's not the exercise. No matter what, it's the nutrition side of everything. Don't blame it on the exercises. So I'm breaking this down. So it takes in the right amount of calories that you want to be taking in for your resting metabolic rate. So yes, exercising is going to help, but working out is not going to get you the results if your nutrition's not on point. So it's the nutrition 100%, no question about it. So make sure once you've got those macros in, once you start tracking those macros, remember, it's more important to take in the right amount of calories. Taking the right amount of calories, make sure you're tracking those macros. So once you start tracking the macros, 35% of them are coming from the proteins. So with those proteins, you want to make sure you're taking in enough protein, because if you're not, you can start to lose that hair. You can start to break down your own muscle mass, and those proteins is what nourishes that body, makes that body thrive. The 60% of the fats is going to be your energy source. So all those fats are going to be used as energy. Fat does not make you fat. So don't be freaking out with those macros and stuff. Once you get those calories and everything like that, be sure to start hitting those calories. Like I said, it's not the workout. Everybody thinks it's the workout. So with the workouts though, you don't need to be in the gym for an hour. Being in the gym for an hour is such a waste of time as long as you're being productive. That's the thing. It's a lot easier for people to go sit on a treadmill for an hour instead of eating right. I always think it's the craziest thing ever. Nutrition is everything about it. Nutrition, nutrition, nutrition. I cannot stress it enough. Is running 7 miles every day for soccer good? Yeah, it's great. You can stay in shape, keep that heart rate up, keeping that stamina up and everything like that. Because in soccer, you guys are running literally the entire game. So yeah, it's going to be good. But make sure you're eating enough calories to fuel that body for those workouts and everything like that, so you can have that energy while you are doing all those runs, and then obviously while you're playing in those games. So make sure you're taking in enough of those calories. So yes, remember guys, live Q&A as well. So if you have questions, you need help, definitely drop them below. I do this live Q&A every single day. Every single day, live Q&A with the live training, breaking everything down step by step for you guys. Not yet. Someone just asked if pre-order for vanilla is out yet. There is not out yet, but chocolate finally is back in stock. Let's see here. What else do you guys got? What other questions do you guys have? So that's when it comes down to it, guys. Remember, so just posted the Fullerton's Motivational Monday. Somebody got to do the first episode, basically interview somebody who's got amazing results doing keto. Make sure to go and watch it. You can listen to it on podcast networks as well. So if you have Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, just look up Fullerton Nutrition on those podcasts and you'll be able to find it. But on Fullerton Nutrition on YouTube, the Fullerton Motivational Monday episode is up there. Have the first episode, somebody was over 400. They're down to 250. So go and watch it. It's awesome, their story. So that's why I wanted to do the Motivational Mondays, because Monday's national. I'm going to start my diet day. So go and watch it. It is awesome. See how he did it and everything like that. So with that though, don't forget, you can definitely get the custom keto plans on the site as well. So if you don't want to track macros, don't want to track calories, you can find it all on the site. What do you recommend for high energy foods with somebody with depression? What do you mean by that? High energy food. So like, I'm confused with that. What's up? I've been doing keto since January. I've been exercising, but I'm stuck on my weight. What should I do? So have you taken your before and after pictures? That's what it really comes down to. Have you taken your before and after pictures? Your before and after pictures are the most important. The scale, especially if you're working out, it's not going to be the way you want it to be. What's up, Krisha? Hello. I changed my TikTok name. What do you mean? Is this Nicole? Oh, it is. Why'd you change your name? Yes, I have. Perfect. So go off those before and after pictures. Definitely go off those before and after pictures. Sweet, thank you. If you want to send me money though, just Venmo Fullerton Nutrition, all one word on Venmo instead of TikTok taking half of it. But why'd you change your name? I don't get it. Super weird. I don't know. All right. I'm back. What's up, Timothy? So, you guys, the Fullerton Motivational Monday is up on YouTube, so you can go watch it, see how he dropped from 400 to 250. Awesome story, so definitely go and watch it. And like I said, it's on all those podcast networks. So just look up Fullerton Nutrition on the podcasts, and you will find it, and you can listen to all the episodes and everything like that. There's a lot of stuff already on the podcast network, so definitely just look up Fullerton Nutrition on your favorite podcast, and you will be able to find it. How was your weekend? It was awesome. Patiently waiting for an order to get delivered. Should be any minute now. Timothy, that's awesome. Glad Trim was finally getting to you. Really want to try a keto diet. How do I do to recommend for a beginner? So that's why I'm here. That's why I'm doing the live Q&A and doing the live training. So broke it all down for you on here. So remember, what it comes down to when doing recipes, meal preps, how do you weigh meats? I weigh out my meats. I weigh them out raw. I don't do them cooked. Jake, what's up, man? A lot of people are starting to watch the Motivational Monday. It's awesome. Appreciate you sharing it out too, man. It's gonna be good. Hopefully some people start to change what they're doing after watching, seeing what you did and everything like that, and they'll start reaching out to you. So definitely. Let's see here. What else we got? So episode came out awesome, man. Getting so much love from it. Thanks again. The True Meal came in the mail today too. Awesome. Did you try it yet, Jake? Jake, that's awesome. I'm happy people are reaching out. I'm happy. I'm telling you, what's going to happen is people are going to start to come out like, dude, you motivate me to do this. That's why I'm doing these Motivational Mondays, because I'm telling you guys, your stories can motivate others, letting them know that anybody can do this. When doing recipes, got that one. Yeah, I just got my first True Meal order. Super excited. Appreciate it. Seriously, guys, I can't thank you guys enough. If you guys are making in that coffee, let me know. Don't be afraid to share it out. Post it on YouTube. Post it on Facebook, Instagram, or TikTok. Just tag me in it. On Facebook, it's Fullerton Nutrition, and then on TikTok and Instagram, Coach Tyler Protein. But Jake, seriously, man, I can't thank you enough for doing that. I know like you're totally putting yourself out there, and like it's out there now. So cannot thank you enough. But on the plus side, what will actually help is going to motivate you as well, because you're going to know that it's out there now. So you've got to stick to it and keep doing what you are doing. What about weight cooked meats like roasted chicken? Is there other conversions? Yeah, you could do the roast. Just put rotisserie chicken in MyFitnessPal. It'll all be on there. Brandon, what's up, man? How are you? Let's see here. So you guys are just now watching live training here. I'm going to tell you guys exactly what I do step by step. So let's jump right into this, guys. Open this back up. So if you got questions, definitely ask them below. Remember, most important thing is calories. You've got to be making sure you're taking in enough of those calories, because if you're not, you're going to definitely hinder those results. I go more in depth on it on the Fullerton Nutrition page on the calorie calculator. So go to fullertonnutrition.com, go to the calorie calculator, watch the video. I break it down why it's so important to definitely hit those calories. I finally got my True Meal. I love it. Appreciate it. How'd you make it? Did you make it in water or coffee? How'd you make it? So glad you got it, though, because the post office has been killing me lately. But seriously, I'm so glad you got it, and it actually got delivered. So thank you. But with those calories, make sure you're taking in enough of the calories. So when it comes to carbs, let's talk about this, guys. So when it comes to carbs, why are carbs bad? They're not bad. It's just carbs convert into sugars, which convert into glucose. Your body starts running on glucose, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with it as long as you're able to regulate the glucose down, keep it at a steady level, and not having to have insulin come present every single time you eat. So that's what the insulin is for. The insulin brings down those blood sugars so you don't go into a sugar coma and diabetes and all that stuff. I made it with almond milk. Nice. Did you do almond milk, half almond milk, half water? With almond milk, yeah, whatever. I love the content. Appreciate it a ton. You posted the TikTok about the all carbs, net carbs, man. I can't stress that enough. Like, so many people stall out for making all these keto desserts and pastries and all these ridiculous things that there's no nutritional value to it. It's just fats with different sweeteners and then a ton of carbs. So appreciate you posting that stuff, man. Glad to see somebody out there posting the good stuff instead of go buy ketones and all that garbage. It's funny. I start commenting on more and more of those, and that's all I see now. It's craziness. And the people that just eat the ketones up, it's just like, you guys have no idea what is going on with it. It's crazy. But with the calories, make sure you take in enough of those calories. So when it comes to the carbs, so like I said, why it's okay. You can have 200 grams of carbs and still lose weight. Eat 6 times a day, eating 2.5 to 3 hours. Why does that work, and why does it always work? It's because you're regulating the glucose and you're regulating that insulin. You're not having the high insulin spikes. I got my True Meal in today. I make 6 ounces of heavy cream and 18 ounces of iced water to bring up the calories. Nice, Brandon. I'm glad you liked it. Made it with, a lot of people are making it with that heavy cream. It's delicious with the heavy cream. You did 6 ounces of heavy cream? Did you measure that out right? Because 6 ounces, 2 ounces is 400. That's 600. That's 8. Did you do like 1,400 calories for it? Heavy cream is delicious with it though, for sure. But like I said, you can definitely get amazing 6 ounces in 300 calories. Are you sure? I'm pretty sure 4 ounces is 800. Huh. Let me look. I'm heavy cream. Are you talking about tablespoons? 6 tablespoons sounds a little bit, because no, 2 tablespoons is an ounce, or the 4 tablespoons. Nutrition facts on heavy cream. How much water do I put in True Meal? So I do about 12 to 16 ounces of fluids, whichever. If you like it thicker, do less liquid. If you don't like it as thick, do less of that. Ounces on a scale. Oh, okay. I think I got you. So I was going to say, because like I know 4 ounces. Yeah, 400 calories, 3 grams. That's not giving me, no. Why is this not giving me the portion size of it? Total fat, this is not right. 29 calories, cream, because I know when I do 4 ounces of heavyweight cream, it's 400 calories. So super weird. So with that, with the calories, what about the cheese, air fryer chips? I haven't tried it yet. What do you think about it? I haven't tried it yet either. I've never had those. I don't have an air fryer. I've never had the cheese crisps or anything like that. I honestly have not. I literally just eat meat and veggies. That's it. Hit the calories with the meat and the veggies. That's how you keep it so simple. That's when you keep it simple, you're going to stay on track with it. When you make it complicated, try and be like Betty Crocker, start adding all this ridiculous ingredients to different meals, making all these desserts and stuff. That's where a lot of people stall out and they don't get the results that they want. And then they say that it wasn't for them and it didn't work. If it didn't work, you were doing something wrong. 90% of the time, it's because people aren't taking in enough calories. That is the biggest problem with any diet anybody's trying to do. Anybody's trying to lose weight, everybody just cuts out all their calories and they start going to the gym and just doing tons and tons of cardio when you're literally being counterintuitive there. You're going to start breaking down your own lean muscle mass and everything like that. Can I eat True Meal with unsweetened almond milk? Yeah, definitely, 100%. What about the cheese fryer? Got it. Whips are really good. Dipped in guacamole is good too. Nice. Yeah, the whips are good. I've had them before. I just really don't. I don't ever get them. They're super rich, which is cool because you don't have to eat that many. You're like, all right, I'm over these. But whenever I needed a crunch and everything, it would be the pork rinds. That's what I would do, is pork rinds for that crunch. But yeah, Timothy, if you like chocolate, if you like coffee though, add it to like 12 to 16 ounces of coffee. It is a game changer in that coffee. It is delicious in coffee. Absolutely delicious in coffee. But remember, guys, so tracking macros, tracking the calories, the macros though. So I talked about the carbs and why. Yes, when you cut, here's the thing, like what I talk about is what I've done, what I've had all my clients doing to get that fat off the body as simple as possible. Yes, you can have tons of carbs and still lose weight, still get that fat off the body, still look amazing. But eating 6 times a day, eating every 2.5 to 3 hours, you're not going to have enough time to get in those calories. Not an everyday mom and dad is going to have time to eat 6 times a day. So that is why eating 3 times a day with meat and veggies makes it so much easier for people to hit their goals and everything like that. So with all the nutritionists and keto trainers on here, it's obnoxious to me when I'm just talking trainers in general, when they're like, I don't get it. Why are you guys not having enough time to get enough calories? You don't care, blah, blah, blah. No, it's not that. They actually have a life and they have other things to do other than the trainers that literally just can eat and meal prep, and they live and breathe it. Everyday moms and dads don't have time to do that. So that's why I have all my clients hitting their calories with meat and veggies. It's super easy. It's simple. You don't overcomplicate it. You literally just make like a ribeye steak and asparagus, chicken thighs and broccoli and stuff, pork chops and a veggie, pork chops and eggs and a steak. It makes it so easy and not complicated. All you have to do is hit the calories. That's literally it. If you hit your calories with meat and veggies, you'll get the best results that you've ever gotten in 1 month than you ever did in an entire year of trying to lose weight. I wish I liked Wisp, but they're so salty. Okay, got my meal replacement question. Use 2 full scoops. Just asking because the scoop is big or big. Thanks. No, the scoop's actually really small if you compare them to other scoops. It's not small, but no, you do a full scoop. You want to do a full scoop. So I definitely get it though, because people ask that question a lot. I get a lot of emails. Yes, a full scoop. Don't go to the line. Everybody thinks it's the line. You want to go to the full scoop of it. So yes, go to the full scoop. Go to the top of it. If you go look at like a mass gainer shake, those scoops are literally like a laundry detergent scoop. But yeah, 12, 16 ounce of your favorite liquid. Shake it, boom, done. It tastes great. Jackson, seriously, so glad you love it. How'd you make it? How did you make it? Did you make it with water? Did you make it with coffee? Did you make it with almond milk? How did you make True Meal? So glad it got to you. Correction, I was wrong earlier. Heavy cream is 90 calories per. Got it. I thought so. I was like, yeah, 4 ounces? I'm right. Spot on with 400 calories, because that's what I always would add, would be the 4 ounce of heavy cream to make True Meal 800 for me. But yeah, you're good, Brandon. It's all good. I figured, I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. I don't think that's right. Water and ice in the Vitamix. Nice. Yeah, it's one thing that you don't have to do is blend it. You really don't. But if you love it blended, keep blending it. It gets really frothy. I'm sure you noticed that. It gets super frothy when you throw True Meal in the blender. But I'm glad it got to you. That is the one stressful thing, is mailing bottles out and hoping they get to people. Because once it's out of my hands, it's out of my hands. So, so glad you got it. Water and ice. So, like I was saying, guys, keep it simple. Hit the calories with the meat and the veggies. And don't be shocked with the amount of calories that you're supposed to be taking in for your resting metabolic rate and if you're working out. That's where a lot of people go wrong with it. They think they have to throw in they think they have to do, just deprive themselves of the nutrients. You have to feed that body. You have to nourish that body. So please, if you do anything, just start tracking your calories. That's all you have to do. Start tracking your calories and taking in enough of those calories. I don't know how many times that I've had people bump their calories up and they start to get better results from it. I've had people going from 1,200 calories to 2,200 calories and they get better results within a week. They feel better. They're not tired. Look, you guys should not be hungry all day long doing this. You should not be hungry. You should not be starving. Sure, if you're doing intermittent fasting, your first meal, you will be hungry for that first meal. But throughout the day, you're going to be hungry when the meal starts to approach for the time of wanting to eat. But you shouldn't be starving all day long. You shouldn't be uncomfortable doing it as long as you're hitting those calories. So that is the telltale sign, as if you were under eating, as if you were hungry all day long. So make sure you're not under eating. Make sure you're taking in enough of those calories. Then comes with those macros. So remember, I do 60% of my calories are coming from the fats. 35% of my calories are coming from the proteins, and then 5% of my calories are coming from the carbs. Why do you bump up your calories? because I'm not bumping up my calories. I'm just talking about other people who have been doing 1,200 calories, thinking that's the magic number to lose weight, or they were going off MyFitnessPal or Carb Manager, and they went up on the calories of using the calorie calculator, the one that's on my site, because I like that formula the best out of a lot of the calorie calculators. And the reason for that is because they're taking in way too little amount of calories, because they're saying they want to lose 2 pounds a week and all of that stuff. Instead, all you have to do is actually feed your body that nutrient. So I have people going from 1,200, 1,300 up to 1,800, 1,700 and stuff. So when they do that, they're feeding their body. Their body's like, oh, we're actually getting in good calories. We're getting in this nutrients. We're not in starvation mode. So we'll start burning off this fat and building up that lean muscle. So when it comes to the workouts too, guys, like I promise you, lifting weights is going to be more beneficial to the body than just doing countless hours of cardio. You want to build up that lean muscle mass. When you have more lean muscle mass, you'll actually boost that metabolism. You're going to have a higher resting metabolic rate, meaning you're going to burn more calories throughout the day. But another thing too is don't be surprised when you have more calories than other people. Look, it goes off your height, your weight, your age, and your activity level. So when you use the free calculator that's on the site, you will see that. You will see that it comes off of those numbers. That's how it calculates your resting metabolic rate and everything. So if you're working out, if you're active, make sure to put in the right activity level when it asks you on the site. So don't lie about that. If you work out, don't say you're lightly active. If you're working out 3 to 4 days a week, you're going to be active. So if you just sit at a desk all day long and you don't work out, don't say that you're active, because it's going to give you more calories than you should be taking in. Another great question that I get a lot. One question I get a lot is what do I do if my MyFitnessPal is tracking my workouts and it tells me that I need to eat more calories? Look, if you use the calorie calculator off the site and you said that you were active, do not eat more calories. That's where I see a lot of people go wrong. Don't take in more calories just because it's going off of your workout, because it's not really that accurate, the calorie burn that you took in. So definitely make sure that you are doing it that way and not eating more calories. So that's another big factor. A lot of people will go wrong with it. Esther, what's up? What's up? I need more calories. Got that. Let's see here. So late. It's all right. You're not that late. Only 30 minutes. It's fine. Nothing crazy's happened. But don't forget, guys, just posted the brand new Fullerton Motivational Monday. Somebody telling their story of them doing keto, how they did it, the results they got. It is awesome. I love it. If you are not going to watch it on YouTube, just Fullerton Nutrition on YouTube. It'll be the Fullerton Motivational Monday episode 1. If you don't want to watch it on YouTube and you listen to the podcast on the way to work, doing chores, working out, I don't know who listens to podcasts while working out. That's super hard. Unless you're doing cardio, that's different. But Fullerton Nutrition on your favorite podcast network. Subscribe to it. It is posted on there as well. Doing True Meal with 3 ounces of heavy cream, 16-ounce cold brew. So good. Brandon, I told you, in coffee with True Meal is absolutely the best. I watched half of it this morning. Really amazing. Esther, thanks for watching. Yeah, his story's awesome. It's crazy. Went from 400 down to 250. I love his why, though. And then the breaking point that made him wanting to do it. When do you usually go live so I know next time? I go live, Taylor, every Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. Arizona time, and then every night, 7 p.m. Arizona time. You guys, I don't know what's going on. I'm getting shadow banned, but look, what drives me to keep doing this is your guys' comments and questions. That's really what drives me to do it. I can't stress that enough. What keeps me keep doing this is for you guys getting results, letting me know that you're getting results, and things that you're changing. Things that you're changing and your guys' questions. That's what drives me to keep doing this, knowing that I could help just one person hit their goals. Thanks. I was waiting for them rant. Keto chick. What did I miss? What rant? That's putting it mildly. When do you usually go live? Doing True Meal. What did I miss? He really does not like that. Somebody asked about ketones. Why do you bump up your calories? What do you think about excellent ketones? I did miss that question. What do I think about ketones? I think they're an absolute joke. I made an entire YouTube vlog about them, testing them, talking exactly why I will never take them and why I would never have anybody else get them. It's just everybody else making money on people doing keto. Your body's not in ketosis after drinking them. I cannot say that enough. Like, your body's not. You can't eat carbs. That's what I'm starting to see more and more TikToks. It's like, I just had popcorn and I drank these. I'm magically in ketosis. No, you're not in ketosis. You're not even close to it. You're getting farther and farther away from it because now you just introduce carbs back in your body. You're producing glucose now. You're not producing ketones. So I think they're an absolute joke. Instead of me going on a rant, just go watch the Fullerton Nutrition on YouTube, trainer testing ketones. Go watch it. I tested an entire day on it with them. No, I did not buy them. I actually had it's some crazy thing how it worked out. I actually had like 6 boxes of them. Good morning. What's up? Golden Star. They can be helpful with severe insulin resistance, but not for most people. No, absolutely no. Like even like severe insulin resistance, what happens is how you reverse insulin resistance is you just take in fats and proteins. Your body naturally is going to do it. Your body's not in ketosis after drinking them. I tested that. Within an hour after eating McDonald's and drinking soda, I'm in ketosis. That it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way at all. That's not how it works. Your body produces ketones with the liver because there's no glucose present in the body. And to reverse insulin sensitive and insulin resistance, you just cut out all the carbs and sugars. That's how it gets reversed. It's just like reversing type 2 diabetes and everything like that. The only benefit that I could ever say to it would be is taking in caffeine. There's caffeine, so for energy. And then there are electrolytes in some of them too. So if you want to spend $130 on some powder, then go for it. But you can literally do cream of tartar, pink Himalayan salt, and get a pre-workout, and you're going to get more benefit and bang for the buck. I want to show you my before and afters for the past few months. Awesome, Esther. Let's do it. What's up? How are you? Can I have 2 true meals and have dinner at 7 p.m. like a steak and veggies? As long as you're hitting the calories, that is what matters, and hitting those macros. Down through. Thank you. They are all over and people are shoving down my throat. Yeah, I bet it. Whenever people find out that they do keto, it's funny. Someone offered to send me some, and I'm like, you've never looked at any of my TikToks, have you? Or even been to my YouTube. So it's funny. It's crazy. But yeah. Let's see here. Can I have 2 true meals? Got that. Let me see here. So tons of people are starting to watch the Fullerton Motivational Monday, guys. Go and watch it. It's awesome. Or go and listen to it on the podcast as well. Lots of people are watching. I love it. I noticed that everything seems to have more fat than protein. So I meet my fats way before the protein. So are you like, I get my fats from my meats. That's where I get my fats from. I'm not adding all these cheeses and butters and creams. I really don't. So the only thing I'll do is add the olive oil and MCT oils. But like, I'll add the olive oil salad dressings to my veggies. That'll definitely drive up the fats. But if you're taking in the fats from your proteins, like doing chicken thighs, doing ribeye steaks, and pork chops, ground sausage and stuff, that'll definitely bring your proteins up and bring the fats up. But if you're struggling with getting in proteins, I would definitely get a meal replacement protein shake. There's 50 grams of protein in here, 0 sugar, less than a gram, less than 2 grams of carbs. There's 13 grams of MCT oil, 22 grams of fat in here as well. So meal replacement protein shake, I stay full on it for about 3 to 4 hours. I'll be watching it later. Awesome, Brandon. It's good stuff. Definitely is. I have to go back to work. Thank you, Coach. Absolutely. Have an awesome day. Keep that why in your head. I just hate to see anyone waste so much money on an unnecessary. It's craziness. Like I'm sorry to comment on that too. Can I mix 2 different proteins? Yeah, you can. You can definitely mix 2 different proteins. There's nothing wrong with that. So you're talking about like a collagen protein? Because I know a lot of people are doing the collagen and everything like that. Is that what you're talking about? I want to show you the before and after pics. Do it. Remember, guys, everything is on YouTube as well. So don't miss it. That's where the new Fullerton Motivational Monday show is. Would not hit the fat macro, prevent me from losing will. So if you don't hit your macros, that just means that you're going to be under eating. So I always say it's more important to go over your calorie goal than it is to go under. because even if you go a little bit over your calorie goal, you're still going to be at a calorie deficit. So like mine's 2,400. If I do 2,400, I mean 25, 2,600, I'm still at a calorie deficit. Scroll up. What do you mean scroll up? Wouldn't hit the fats. The koi. Just hate to see. I have to go back to work. Hate to see one waste money. Can I mix two different? What do you think of low carb day, medium carbs, and a high carb day? I don't like doing that because it's going to take 2 to 3 days to regulate that glucose back out. So whenever people ask, like, should I cheat? I've noticed that everything seems to have more fat. Got that one. So Veronica, with that, I've definitely seen that more and more. So what happens is when you introduce the glucose back into the body, it can take about 2 to 3 days. 2 to 3 days to start burning that fat again, running on the ketones, and your body producing ketones because you've regulated the glucose back out. So if that happens, that means, let's just call it Sundays cheat days. That's when everybody does it, or your refeed day, or call it whatever all these new trainers and TikTok people are talking about now. They're making up so much different stuff now. But you do it on Sunday. That means Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, you're not burning fat. You're starting to regulate that glucose back out. That means Thursday, Friday, Saturday, only 3 days out of the week, you're producing those ketones and running on ketones instead of the glucose. So you do you on it, but like I said, I don't like people doing that at all. What would hitting the fat macros prevent me from losing the weight? What are your thoughts on refeed meals every 4 to 6 months? So like, I don't understand, like the whole refeed thing. That's like another one that's made up now too, is a refeed days. Like, look guys, if there was no breads, pastries, ice cream, soda, candies, tortillas, pastas, if that wasn't there, let's think back 1,000 years ago. We all made to survive 1,000 years ago eating freaking meat and veggies and nuts and fruits. So if that wasn't out there, we wouldn't eat it. There is no benefit to eating it. There's just not. It's just, it is what it is. But that's the thing when it comes down to it. People are like, well, should I have this? Can I eat all this? Like, just think as if 1,000 years ago, that was the only thing you were able to get at the grocery store. Nobody would be overweight. Heart disease wouldn't be the #1 cause of death in the United States. And it's definitely not, like, I'm not even going to get into it, but I just definitely, I wouldn't. What's your gym routine like? Go to fullertonnutrition.com. Go to the free workout programs. That's all my programs right there. They're free. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. You can definitely do it. I'm just saying, like, just think as if it was 1,000 years ago. None of that would be out. How does alcohol affect being in ketosis? So what will happen is your body will convert those alcohols into sugars, even if you did like vodka or rum or anything like that. I've got the organic organ protein, 2 scoops for 12 ounces, and the other is... With all of the processed foods we have now a day, we don't eat the right amount of vitamins a day. Isogenics lean shake, 2 scoops with 8 ounces. How much water should I use in certain scoops? So what's funny is that Isogenics lean shake isn't lean. It's 26 grams of carbs, 11 grams of sugar. It's 260 calories. It's not a meal, but why are you mixing the two? Because both of them are going to be a concentrated way. They're like both proteins. So I'm confused, Taylor. Why are you mixing both of them? Because both of them are just protein shakes, and they're both made with the same proteins. I'm just curious on why you're mixing them. So like, I know people will mix like casein protein with whey protein, or collagen with whey, or egg protein with their protein, or a hemp protein and stuff like that. So I'm just super curious on what's making you want to mix them and everything. Kind of got tipsy this weekend, Mona says. Do you think, I don't know, ketones are beneficial. Do I think ketones are beneficial? No, I think they're an absolute joke. They are pointless. Your body's not in ketosis after drinking them. You just ingested them, so of course they're going to show up on a blood meter within an hour. You're not in ketosis. Your body's not producing ketones after drinking them. I do a collagen with mine. Do you think? Yeah, so they're absolutely a joke. Your body's not in ketosis. That's what everybody out there is portraying. That drink these after eating carbs, your body's in ketosis and you're not burning fat, which is absolutely false because you just had a ton of carbs. Your body's not, you're just not. Go watch the Fullerton Nutrition personal trainer testing ketones. I did an entire vlog on testing those ketones on myself and just proving to the point that they are absolutely pointless to be for weight loss. On the package, it even says not for weight loss. I'm not mixing yet. I was just asking if I could. They're both just different flavors. I gotcha. You can. I'll answer that with you can. I just don't know why you would. That's it. I just don't know why. Thanks for all your great info. Absolutely. You got it, guys. We'll have to hit the gym today. Mona, you better get in that gym. I'm just curious on why you'd want to mix them. That's all. I'm new, going to the gym. I'm trying out different proteins. I don't know which one is the best one yet. Gotcha. So what you want to do, thanks for all the great info. Absolutely. So Taylor, what you want to do is when you're looking at a protein, you want to figure out which is the best one. You want to go down to other ingredients. The first ingredient better be a protein. If it's not, throw it out. But I can tell you right now with Isogenics, it's a network marketing company. The network marketing companies have low quality products. It's because they have to have such a high margin on it to pay everyone down the pyramid scheme. So what you want to do is look at other ingredients. Most of the time, they're going to say a concentrated whey. You want to see isolate whey without the concentrated whey. And you want to see casein. Casein is great too. But if you're doing like a protein, you want to see a whey protein isolate. You do not want to see a milk protein. You don't want to see milk protein. You don't want to see concentrated whey. You want to stay away from those. It's low quality stuff. It has lactose connected to it. And what makes people feel bloated and gassy and everything like that. I've seen a lot of keto people using powdered collagen like in coffee. Is that necessary? It's not necessary. It's just going to help get the proteins in and stuff. So it's like with True Meal. I'll add this to my coffee. It's a meal replacement too. But that's what you want to do is when you look at protein, look at the other ingredients. Because most labels, unlike True Meal, are not transparent. They don't tell you how many grams of everything that is in here. So like True Meal tells you how many grams of whey protein, how many grams of casein, how many grams of the MCT oil and all the vitamins and all that good stuff. So if you want a perfect protein shake, it's literally this one. You can't beat it. Like I made sure of that. Formulated when I had my personal training studio. But yeah, just be mindful of that, guys. When you're looking at all of those shakes and everything with all the network marketing companies, love the setup and the logo. Appreciate it, Jason. Just make sure that you know, I personally would never buy anything from network marketing company, ever. There's so many hard margins on it because the quality of the ingredients is so cheap. Will lifting weights make me bulky? No, absolutely not. Because I want to be toned, but not bulky. You need to build muscle to tone. You can't be toned in the bone. So no, you're not going to turn into Arnold. The people who are big and bulky, it's because they still have the fat on top of the muscle. So if you eat right, you control the insulin, you hit the calories, and you work out building up that lean muscle mass, you're not going to get big and bulky. I promise you, it's not going to happen. That's why it's so important to hit your calories, track macros, and everything like that. So be mindful of that one. Let's move all of this over. You guys, when you get the free 21 keto recipes, it is not a meal plan. I'm literally replying to an email right now. It is not a meal plan. It's just a whole bunch of different meal ideas that are low carb. It's always crazy to me. Let's see here. We'll have to the gym. Will lifting make me big and bulky? No, absolutely it will not.